Hi guys, Ken here, Postcards from Cebu. Just wanted to give you a quick immigration update. Yeah, it's been 3 months now, over 3 months, and still no word back from USCIS. I may mentioned in a previous video that I'm on my way back to Cebu because I miss my wife very, very much. And I really, really want to hold her in my arms. But anyway, I thought I'd give you an update on the immigration process. We submitted our form I-130 to USCIS, which is U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service. They received it on February 10th. Today's like May 13th, so a little over 3 months. I was okay. Personally, I was comfortable with filling out the paperwork and collecting the documents and putting everything together and sending it to USCIS. Vivian is a very intelligent woman. She's college educated. She's streetwise. But I picked up some signals from her that she wasn't completely comfortable with, especially when dealing with the U.S. Embassy and the medical exam and going to Manila and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to hire a paralegal service. They're called Pinay Visa. They have a website, pinayvisa.com, PINAYVISA.com. It's Larry and Roni. Larry, I became acquainted with him through the Living in Cebu forums, something else you can search on if you're interested. Larry and Roni have helped a large number of couples go through the immigration process. And like I said, I was comfortable doing the U.S. citizen side of it. And so, well, what that means, U.S. citizen side of it, in a what they call a marriage-based immigration, the U.S. citizen, me, files a petition with the USCIS to immigrate, to allow my wife, family, to immigrate to the U.S. and grant her a visa and a green card and all that kind of stuff. And so I filed a petition, and I was comfortable with that. If you're not, Larry and Roni would be happy, I'm sure, to help you with the entire process. But I was okay with that part, so I contacted them because I sensed that Vivian was a little apprehensive about it. So I wanted them to help her through her side of the process, especially since I'm here in the U.S. and Vivian's back in in Cebu, and we're 9,000 miles apart. And even though we can communicate with Facebook Messenger and whatnot, I just thought that it would be better that she had somebody local that could help her out. Larry and Roni are based in Dumaguete, which is not too far from Cebu, and I'm comfortable having them assist Vivian with Vivian's side of the immigration process, going to the interview, doing all that stuff, the medical exam, lots of small details that need to be taken care of. But anyway, so that's where we're at. I still have not heard anything back. The other thing is there is a financial form. You, as the U.S. citizen, if you're the U.S. citizen watching this video, you are required to enter into a contract with the government that says you will support this person so that they're not on the public dole. They're not on a dole. Vivian, they don't want Vivian going out for food stamps and welfare and all that kind of stuff once she gets here. So I also had, I think it was Form 846 or 864, one or the other, that I also filed and send copies of my W-2, my tax forms, in with that. I'm not sure if that's helping or hurting. Maybe that's just giving them more to look through, and that's why it's taking longer. I don't know. But anyway, that's kind of the long and short of what's going on there. I am on my way back to Cebu. In about a month, I'm going to fly back to Cebu because the immigration process is taking forever, and I really miss my wife, and I love my Vivian so much. Then I'm going to fly back and hang around. As a matter of fact, Vivian and I, back in January when we got married, we really didn't have a honeymoon per se. Leading up to it, we had all kinds of documentation things that we had to do. Go to the municipal government in Manila. I had to go to the consular office in Cebu. We had to obtain all kinds of documentation. I had to bring a lot of documentation with me. Then we had to make arrangements with the judge for the wedding and arrangements with the caterer for the reception, and on and on and on it went. So we really didn't get a proper honeymoon. So I decided this time, you know what, we're going to go on a proper honeymoon. But we're leaving town because I know how it is in the Philippines. And I love my Cebuana family. I love my sisters-in-law and brothers-in-law and my stepchildren. Love them to death. And we will spend a few days with them. But I'm taking Vivian away. We're going over to Bohol, to Alona Beach. Then we're going to Oslab, where you can swim with the whale sharks. That really looks like that's fun. And then we're going to take the ferry over to Dumaguete and meet up with Larry and Roni, chat with them for a while before we take the ferry back to Cebu, to Cebu City. And I booked the last couple of nights at a resort in Mactan. So Vivian and I are going to spend the last couple of nights on Mactan Island. At a resort. You know, I had to pay extra for her, but that's okay. She's my wife, right? We're on our honeymoon. So we'll spend the last couple of nights in Mactan before I fly back to the States. So anyway, guys, as always, should be a subscribe button up there. Hit the subscribe. We'd love to have you with us. It'll also keep you updated whenever we release new videos. And as always, comments, questions, feel free, leave them below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.